Hey, I'm Carrie. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome for the first time. All around, welcome. I'm Carrieblogger, a career freelancer on Fiverr.com, where I've been selling as a Fiverr Pro verified copywriter for about the past 8 years. And in today's Freelance Friday video, I'm going to be giving you an inside look into my process for updating my gig videos and photos. I try to do this about every year-ish. Essentially, it's just when I look at my photos and I think, come on, you can do better. This isn't you right now. It feels a little bit old. It feels like a little stale. It also has a little bit to do when I want to add new gigs, because I always want everything to match. And I do have a couple other videos about gig branding, gig videos, so check those out as well for more advice across my channel. But this video today is going to be giving you a look inside my specific process of actually doing it. So here's the behind the scenes of what my filming setup looks like today. This is what I'm working with. And over here I have my phone with a teleprompter on my camera. And then I'm actually gonna use this mic with Adobe Audition on my computer. And so I have all of my tech wired up here to try to make this look as pretty as possible. It doesn't take that long to get all the filming and stuff done, but it does take a heck of a long time to edit. And I have a teleprompter set up with my phone, and I write out all of my scripts beforehand. So I just plug it in, read it straight off, and I do just each one straight through. Then before I change anything of my setup, I watch all of the videos, because if I said something wrong on accident, or if I didn't realize that I stumbled on a word or anything like that, maybe it didn't focus on my face with the camera, I want to realize that mistake and refilm before I take things apart and change my setup, because I want all the videos to look nice and to match. Luckily, I didn't make any mistakes that I didn't catch while filming, and so that was easy to do. Honestly, just staying organized with all of these files is often the hardest part. Then I flipped things around and took the photos for the thumbnails, and I honestly still don't quite know how I'm going to edit them. I have a couple ideas in mind, but I haven't quite conceptualized yet how I want that to look. I think I like the look of the thumbnails I had before. They were just too not high contrast, and so I'm gonna play around with that. But I took a million photos there so that I have several options to choose from as I'm making my gigs. Every time I do this, it's just trial and error to figure it out again. I never remember exactly what the ratio is supposed to be. I never exactly remember how I'm supposed to set my export settings so that I get the max resolution, but up to the total max amount that they allow for downloads. Or uploads, I guess. Editing Carrie here. I'm gonna take over for the rest of the video, and honestly, this video is turning into a bit of a mess, so I'm gonna try to make this as short and sweet as possible. I have a giant zit on my forehead we're not gonna even begin to look at. It's pouring down rain. I really don't wanna set up my studio again, so bear with me and thank you. Okay, so let's start by showing the end result because it's way better quality than the rest of this video is gonna be. So let's start on a high note so we can just roll down the hill from here. Hi, I'm Carrie, a top-rated pro seller here on Fiverr.com, and I offer website copywriting for all types of web pages, including home, about, contact, how it works, FAQ, services, sustainability, basically whatever you need to complete your site. Let's share the unique details, selling points, and story that set your brand apart. Professional website content can increase engagement, conversions, sales, and brand loyalty. My unique conversational writing style will bring details to life and resonate with your target audience. Send me a message or purchase a package to get started. I look forward to working with you soon, exclusively on Fiverr. So don't try to look at the help forums for any kind of advice on your thumbnail sizes, because there's a million wrong suggestions on there. The actual suggestion from Fiverr is a minimum size of 690 by 426. I personally size that up while keeping the same ratio, and I don't even know if that's smart or not, honestly. Don't come at me, I don't know. But for my thumbnails, I used a size of 2760 by 1704 so that I could keep my photos as large as possible. Again, I don't know if that's smart, but I made sure to keep the exact ratio that they said and just making it larger. So with my minimal Photoshop skills, I created two different thumbnail options for myself. The first was more like my old photo style, and the other has my office in the background. I honestly really wasn't sure which of the two I preferred, but ultimately I decided to do something new with the office background. So then it was time to go through all of my gigs and edit them all accordingly. And all of these stupid screencasts are corrupt for no good reason. Like, this video is a mess, you guys. I'm so sorry. Moving on to the videos, I edit those in Adobe Premiere Pro, and I try to do all of them just straight in a row so that I can hopefully do the exact same series of changes and edits to all of them and make them look as identical as possible. This year, I decided to add subtitles to it. I just wanted to make it a little bit more accessible, and theoretically, if someone's watching without sound, I would like them to still be able to know what I'm talking about. And since I am a self-taught, ridiculously bad video editor, I just ended up putting the text on screen. There's probably a better way to add subtitles that I don't know about. But although it took me a really long time, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. And so this is me going through the process of editing one of those videos.
One eternity later.
And then I also make sure to set the thumbnail at the end of the video so that I can create it for a freeze frame on Fiverr. And of course, I forgot to show me making the secondary photos, but I did because you should. You should always use all 3 photo slots on your profile because it will help you with the algorithm for who knows why. Time to upload, and this is where it gets a little dicey. You have to stay really organized to make sure you're uploading the right file for the right video and the right gig and the right order, and everything gets lined up. And after everything is uploaded, then I make sure to look at everything, make sure it looks how I like, make sure that things get approved, because the video has to get approved by Fiverr editors before you can actually set your thumbnail. So at this point, I have all of my videos made, I have all my thumbnails made, my secondary photos are made, everything is uploaded, I have them approved, my thumbnails are set, and I should be done, right? Wrong. So once I got things all uploaded and I saw how it laid out on the site, I was disappointed that some of my text, most of my gigs, the text was cut off on the side of the frame. And so I had to go through and move and resize all of my thumbnails, which meant I had to do all of my video edits again. I had to upload everything again, but I just couldn't leave it that way. I had to fix it. And also you can find all of this just of what I have at fiverr.com/Carrieblogger. Because all these are up now, so cool. And also Ping tends to work better than JPEG for quality of what shows up when you upload your thumbnails to Fiverr as well. And it's really, really hard to know exactly how it's going to lay out and be cropped in so many different places across the site until it gets uploaded and you see exactly what is covered up by different badges, where the video thumbnail is, all of that stuff you have to just kind of play around with and find what works. Thanks so much for being here. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you thought that this content was helpful. I won't say I had a blast getting all of this hard work done, but I am pretty happy with results. So thanks for being here, and let's get back to work.